Hi everyone, Nat here with another quick tip for you. Today I want to talk to you about sleep. So when we're talking about health and wellness and you want to get fitter and stronger, it's not just about your physical fitness. There are so many other things that it encompasses, and sleep is one of those things. When you're tired, you're less likely to be active. So you're not going to be motivated to get out and smash out your workouts. So you're not going to be putting as much effort and energy into those workouts that perhaps you would do if you had have had a good night's sleep. Technique is also really important. So when you're tired, you may be cutting corners. You may not even be realizing it's just subconsciously your body won't actually work as hard, and then that may lead to injury. So you want to make sure that when you're working out, you had a great amount of sleep and you're feeling really good, so you can put that energy into it, put that effort into it, but also make sure that your technique is good and that you're not going to injure yourself. Now, a lot of clients have come to me and said that they're really tired over the time. To be honest, sleep is much more important than a workout. So if you wake up in the morning and find that you're very, very tired, hit the snooze button, go back to sleep, because you perhaps getting that extra Zs, getting that little bit extra sleep is going to be so much more important for you than actually getting up and doing that exercise where, as I said, you're not perhaps going to be putting in that effort, that energy may lead to injuries. So go and get that good night's sleep and get that extra sleep if you need to. Being tired is also linked to poor nutrition perhaps. So when you're tired, you're going to be more likely to reach for those sugary foods, those sometimes foods like lollies, chocolate, cakes, biscuits, whatever it may be, whatever your vice may be. And generally, those are all empty calorie choices. So especially if you want to lose weight, it's really, really important that you have that really good night's sleep, that you're energized so that you will actually take and make those good food choices. So make those good choices in your nutrition so you've got lots of energy to get through your day. So when we talk about sleep, there's some things that you can be doing in your routine, your nightly routine, that will help you get to sleep and help you get a better night's sleep. But first of all, if you do suffer from insomnia or other sleep-related matters such as sleep apnea, please seek medical attention or seek medical advice. Go to your doctor if you're not sure. So those types of things, really, you should go and speak to someone professional about. And that's the same with any other health conditions that you're worried about. So back to sleep. Get regular. It can be really important to actually go to sleep at the same time every night and get up the same time in the morning. So that can actually set your body clock and set your body into that routine so that you can get a good night's sleep. Now, I know a lot of you, and I do in particular, like sleeping in on the weekend, and I find that that's okay. It may mean that Monday morning it's a bit harder to get out of bed when the alarm goes off, but I feel like I actually need a lot of sleep, so I find that extra sleep on the weekend just tops me up a little bit. But you may be better going to bed weekday, weekends, that same time, and getting up the same time, just as I said, to set that body clock and to get into that rhythm. Now, it's important to only sleep when you're sleepy, so try not to go to sleep when you're wide awake, because you are going to stay awake for longer. So again, with those set routines in place, hopefully in the evening, by the time you do go to bed, you will be sleepy and you'll be feeling tired and will go straight to sleep with no problems at all. So if you are having trouble sleeping and you've been in bed for a while, perhaps 20 minutes or so, and you still sleep is eluding you, get up for a little while, have a glass of water, even have a glass of milk, that may help. Otherwise, sitting just in a dark room will help perhaps as well, and do something calming or even boring. So reading something boring, try not to get back into your thriller, the book that you're reading, because that's going to be exciting and get you stimulated again. But just try and do something relaxing, calming, as I said, and just try and bring those senses down so that when you do go back to bed, that you will be able to fall straight asleep. Now, this may seem like a bit of a no-brainer, but try and avoid caffeine before bed as well. So soft drinks, coffee, obviously tea as well, some tea has high amount of caffeine. You want to try and avoid that, because those things can actually stimulate you and then you won't be able to get to sleep. Same goes for nicotine and alcohol. So alcohol can also be a bit of a stimulant. So try and avoid alcohol straight before bed. Now, bed is for sleeping, so try not to use your bed for anything else other than sleeping, and obviously sex as well, but we won't go there today. If you're going to be reading in bed, if you're going to be watching TV in bed, looking at your screen, your phone, again, that's going to be something stimulating and that will keep you awake. So if you just keep your bed as your sanctuary for your sleep, then you'll be more likely to get in there every night and relax and fall asleep straight away. Now, if you have trouble sleeping at night, try not to nap during the day. So that can be easier said than done, but even just those little nano naps during the day can then affect your sleep at night time. So try not to nap during the day. Get into some good sleep rituals before bed. So things to remind your body that sleep is about to come up. So doing some stretches or breathing exercises, having that big glass of water or milk, maybe just enough just to tell your body that it's time to switch off, relax, settle down, and get into sleep mode. So sitting calmly is also another good thing. Remember, no bright lights. Try and keep it nice and dark so you're not stimulated. Maybe have a bath. So have a nice, relaxing, hot, warm bath with some lovely essential oils. That can also be another great bedtime ritual that you can include that will then signal to your body that it's time to settle down and go to sleep. So another tip for no sleep, or if you can't sleep, is don't watch the clock. I know that we've all done this. I know that I've done it before. I've been lying in bed before thinking, oh my gosh, it's so late. I've really got to get to sleep because I'm only going to get so many hours otherwise. Or I've woken up and thought, oh my gosh, I haven't slept yet. And it's anxiety provoking. So try not to watch the clock. As I said, try and get up, try and do something else, try and distract yourself, do something calming, but don't watch the numbers on that clock because that's just going to be even worse for you. And as I said, can increase your anxiety as well. Using your sleep diary can be really important. So getting up in the morning, just recording the time that you went to bed, the time that you got up in the morning, the quality of your sleep. Perhaps you can use it as a dream journal as well, but that's a totally different issue. But that's something quite interesting that you can get into. But that way you can actually check and track which rituals or what things you're doing in the evening that will help you go to sleep, and you can actually then track and see how your sleep's going depending on what you do prior to bedtime. Making sure that your bedroom is the right space. So yes, you want it nice and dark. No point having bright lights while you're trying to get to sleep, but the temperature should be right as well. Your bed should be comfortable, your pillow, and you should be warm enough and not too hot in those summer months as well. So just your temperature, the lighting, and all of those types of things come into play what your bedroom looks like. So make sure that you've got the right space. Try and keep your daytime and your nighttime routine the same. So even if you have a bad night's sleep, try not to get out of routine the following day. Do what you'd usually do. Yes, you're going to be more tired as you go through those daily tasks, but just try and stay on track. And as I said earlier, try not to nap. So then we come down to my last two tips that are really, really important, especially, as I said before, when you're working on your health, your wellness, and you want to get fitter and stronger. So first of all, exercise can really help. Exercising and doing a really good workout during the day is actually going to tire your body out so that you will be able to sleep. You'll feel more physically exhausted at the end of the day if you get a really good workout in most days of the week. So that's first of all, but also your nutrition as well. So I did mention no caffeine or alcohol, no nicotine prior to sleeping, but thinking about a good, healthy, balanced, nutritious diet will really help you sleep better as well. Try not to go to sleep on a really empty stomach and empty tummy because that may keep you awake, and having that glass of milk may help. And also try not to have a heavy meal before going to bed as well, because then obviously if you've got a really full tummy, that's going to affect your sleep and your quality of sleep. So just be mindful that you should be eating a wide variety of fresh, nutritious foods during your day. And that will not only obviously help your sleep, but also a whole range of other things as well. So that's my video on sleep. If you've got any queries, questions, let me know. As I said, getting a really good night's sleep is really, really important. Even if you don't think that you need a lot of sleep, I'm the totally opposite. I need my sleep. I love my sleep. And if I don't get enough, oh, watch out, grumpy Nat coming your way. So get a good night's sleep, and I shall see you all in another tip really soon.